Welcome back to the channel, chess fans. Today we are diving into a historical gem from 1847, a game between the young chess prodigy Paul Morphy and his father Alonzo Morphy. This game showcases Paul Morphy's brilliance even as a teenager. Let's break it down move by move. Let's get started with the moves. Paul Morphy, playing with white, kicks off with 1 e4, the classic king's pawn opening, aggressive and aiming to dominate the center. Alonso responds with 1 e5, mirroring the center control, a standard and solid reply. White pushes forward with f4, the king's gambit. Morphy is already aiming for fast development and an open game. Black accepts the gambit with e takes f4. This sets the stage for an exciting battle. Now Morphy gets to show his attacking skills. White develops the bishop to bishop c4, targeting the weak f7 square, a key focal point in the king's gambit. But black fires back with queen to h4, a check. This forces white's king to move early. White plays king f1, stepping aside. Not the most comfortable move, but Morphy is unfazed. Black develops aggressively with bishop c5, bringing another piece into the attack and threatening checkmate on f7. At this point, Black looks to have the initiative with the exposed white king. But watch how Paul Morphy handles this. White strikes back with d4, challenging the center and opening lines for his pieces. Black retreats the bishop with bishop to b6, keeping it on the dangerous diagonal. Now, white develops his knight with knight f3, aiming for a strong center control and attacking black's queen. Now, black plays queen e7, retreating the queen and keeping it active. White brings another piece into the game with knight c3, aiming for strong center control. Black develops a knight with knight f6, preparing to castle and solidify. White continues with queen to d3, eyeing the f5 and d5 squares for future attacks. Black plays c6, bolstering the center and preparing d5. Both sides are developing rapidly, but White's coordination is already starting to look dangerous. Now White sacrifices the bishop with bishop takes f4, aiming for rapid development and pressure on the king's side. Black responds with d5, counter-attacking the center. White exchanges pawns with e takes d5, keeping the position open. Black castles, bringing the king to safety and activating the rook. Morphy is about to unleash his tactical genius. Let's see how he converts this position. White plays d6, an aggressive pawn thrust that's to disrupt black's coordination. Black responds with queen d8, stepping back but maintaining control over piece squares. White centralizes the rook with rook e1, lining it up against the black king. Black plays rook e8, countering the pressure along the e file. White develops the knight with knight g5, threatening to infiltrate black's position. Black captures the rook with rook takes e1 check. White responds with king takes e1, and now the white king is surprisingly safe in the center. Black retreats with queen e8 check. White calmly plays king d2, sidestepping the check and preparing to counterattack. Black develops the bishop with bishop e6, targeting the c4 bishop and activating his pieces. At this point, Morphy's pieces are perfectly positioned for a desired combination. Watch this. White plays rook e1, pinning the bishop and threatening to invade. Black develops the knight with knight bd7, but it's too late to save the game. White plays knight takes e6. The pawn cannot take without losing the queen. Black responds with f takes e6, but now white has a decisive attack. Morphy plays rook takes e6, forcing resignation. Black cannot stop the threats along the e file against the king. What a masterpiece! Paul Morphy demonstrates his unparalleled tactical vision and ability to coordinate his pieces in an open position. Even at a young age, he was leagues ahead of his competition. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this game, make sure to like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments which game you would like to see next. Until next time, keep sharpening your tactics and stay inspired.